Alright, we appear to be live, so welcome everyone, future viewers and current viewers. Since current events have been going down, I figured we would play a little bit of Dead Space, because it seems rather topical given what's been going on. Warning as well, this stream would not be suitable for children, so yeah, if you are if you are under 18, I would advise watching something else, as I do have a habit of, well, using inappropriate language, shall we say, and as do many of my friends and acquaintances on Discord and other such places. So, we will start by doing a new game. I've tested this a bit out on OBS earlier. It seems to be all well and good. We're gonna probably do this on medium because it's been quite a few years since I played the game, but I did play it like at least 3 or 4 times. I remember back on the 360 days when I used to play on console, so let's not make it too difficult. Forgive me if there are lapses when I'm not talking, because I'll probably either be listening to the cutscenes or I've been drinking a little bit and just trying to calm my nerves, so it happens.
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I wish I could just talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. It's strange. Such a little thing.
How many times you watched that thing? Guess you really miss her. Don't worry, we're almost there. You'll be able to look her up once we're on board. Sounds like you do have a lot of catching up to do.
Right, everyone, we're here. Sinking our orbit now.
All this trouble over that chunk of rock.
Deep space mining is a lucrative business, Miss Daniels. Aegis 7 is a gold mine according to prospectors' reports. Cobalt, silicon, osmium. Now, where is she? There she is. We have visual contact.
So that's Ishimura. Impressive.
The USG Ishimura. Biggest planet cracker in her class. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it all dark? I don't see any running lights.
Corporal, take us in closer and hail them. And stay clear of that debris field. We're here to fix their ship, not the other way around.
USG Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kellion responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura.
You're gonna need to boost the signal if their power's low.
Yes, we know. Boost the signal. More.
Never heard of a total communications blackout on one of these things. You'd think with 1,000 people on board, someone would pick up the phone.
What is that?
It's a busted array like we thought. Sounds like they're having problems with their encoder. You get us down there and Isaac and I can fix it. 48 hours max.
All right, you heard the lady. Take us in. Let's see what needs fixing.
Gravity tethers engaged. Automatic docking procedures a go.
What the hell?
Sir, the auto dock.
What is it?
We're off track. We're gonna hit the hull.
Hit the blast shields. Their guidance tether's damaged. Switch to manual, now.
Inside the magnetic field? Are you insane? Abort!
Joe, we can make it inside. Corporal, gave you an order.
Hello, Ash. Hope you're doing alright over there. I'm gonna do the same thing you usually do and probably not talk too much in the dialogue,
Is everyone
because
okay?
some people have not played this yet, I would imagine, even after 10
I
years.
just saved our asses, Miss Daniels. If we had aborted at that speed and distance, we'd have smashed right into the side of the Ishimura. Now settle down, let's get to work. Corporal, report.
I'm not getting any readings from the port booster, and we've lost comms and autopilot. It'll take some time to fix.
All right, let's get some extra hands from flight deck to help out.
Hold still, Isaac. I'm syncing up everyone's rig with the ship. Okay, we're done. Clean bill of health for everyone.
All right, we've still got a job to do. We're moving out.
Hold on, let me fix that for Cross. Give me a minute. I should be able to see the room now, Cross. Alright, one cool thing about this game that's... I've not seen it replicated very many times. The HUD is immersive, like it's in-game. You can see your inventory screen, your health. It's all either projected in front of you or it's part of your what's called a rig, which is what Isaac over here has on his back, which monitors his health and oxygen levels, which is pretty cool. And like I said, I've never really seen, I can't think of a game off the top of my head that does something similar.
You didn't lose power to the port booster. You lost the port booster. Unbelievable.
Yeah, keep an eye on that one. I'll try not to spoil too much, but I do know how the plot of this game goes from what I remember.
It holds the record for highest number of planet cracks, with 34 to date, and highest dead weight of refined product. And
It's not a remaster, Will, actually. This is just the game on PC maxed out pretty much, and it's from 2008, I believe. So it's pretty good, honestly. It's held up quite well.
Concordance Extraction Company, powering humanity into the future.
So I'll give you a little bit of a rundown of the plot. You probably saw it while the cutscene was going. We are a little basic engineering team that's gone out to this ship called the Ishimura, which is like a mining vessel that's, opening up asteroids and planetoids and getting all the juicy minerals out for the corporation. And they've sent out a distress signal, I think about a week or so it was, from what he said in the cutscene. So we're going to check out and see what help they need. Alright. By the way, anyone who's in my Discord's welcome to hop in while I do this. I just don't know if you can all see the channel or not. Should have fixed it. One thing I like as well is all these guards and NPCs are the similar
Seems like
kind of
everyone was
rigs.
trying to pack in
Like
a
it's
hurry.
a standard thing, it's not a standard video
Well, there's
game.
not.
It's not
There's nobody
you're the
here.
protagonist, you get special gear or anything like that. You're just everyone gets this kind of gear.
That security console's still
Right.
live. Isaac, log in and see what
By the way, Will, you might recognize this man. I forget his name, but this is the guy who is the Persian emissary in 300. Oh, hey, Will. There you are.
Look, if we all cooperate,
Yeah.
we can figure this out.
Yo. We're playing Dead Space. I don't know if you've seen it before. This is another thing I like about this game. You have a beacon a la Skyrim style that tells you where to go. Hello, Cross.
Hey, I've been
No
summoned.
way.
Yeah, it might have just been buried on my server, to be honest, but I think the permissions were alright from what I remember.
Yeah, I remember you said to come say hi, but I couldn't see you at all.
Ah, no worries. Let me know if the volume of any of them's off. I'll adjust on the fly. Let me just.
Oh, you added me. I didn't even see that. Okay.
Yeah. It might have been
Let me see
the. Let me see. Oh no, they can see all the messages. Okay. There we go. Anyway. So how is Cross and how is Will?
After all of the trolling in my server, I decided I'm just gonna start drinking because fuck it.
Yeah, that's what I started doing before while I
Oh.
was listening to Jörg's
Yeah.
shit. So,
Taking a lot of damage.
what's up, Will?
The tram system's offline. Getting around's gonna be difficult.
You there, Will?
Seems to
Yeah.
be flowing again. That's a start.
Okay, spooky scene time.
What the hell was that?
Automatic quarantine must have tripped when the filtration system restarted.
Yeah, my
Relax.
Yeah, I've streamed it in Discord as well, because that might be better for you.
I don't
Shit.
know. Something's in the room with us.
For some reason, when I speak, it's delayed.
Really? Hmm.
Come on.
That's really odd.
The door's unlocked.
I'm just gonna close the stream because
Yeah.
it's making me lag out. too
Yeah,
much.
no worries. I mean, I can describe a little bit of what's happening anyway. I'm running from Xenomorphs, basically. Fuck.
Mhm.
Get the hell out of there.
Oof. Actually, I might open your chat so I can read it.
Yeah, I'm used to it. I've got it in game as well. I've got an overlay, so I can look at it. Which is pretty handy.
Okay. That's handy.
Not too sure why you're lagging, Will, but that's unfortunate.
He could have the potato Irish internet as well.
Alright, I need to press the button. That was really anticlimactic. Oh shit, I gotta get away. I'll press the button. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I can't figure out why. 'Cause,
So yeah, Ash, you'll probably recognize this, as this game was essentially ripped off Resi 4 quite a bit. They kind of looked at it and were like, can we do this better, but in space? And they kind of managed it, I would say, overall. You'll notice it's not as scary as some people like to make out it is, and I'll probably explain that as we go along, why that is, because I think Mandalore talked about in his review. His review is excellent, by the way, if you are thinking about playing this game. Oh god, I can hear Will. Stop. What was that?
What the hell happened to Will?
Eldritch Abomination talking to us.
Oh no.
Also, for those of you not in the know, this is not actually an official military gun. This is a industrial plasma cutter. So it's like some kind of industrial tool that shoots, plasma as a projectile.
Oh.
But it doubles as a pistol. Also,
Oh,
this
Like
is...
some sort of weapon Bill will they come up with?
Yeah, basically. This is the best gun in the game as well, and you can beat the whole game with it, and you get like
disconnected somehow.
Oh wow, we just heard you go... It was really funny. Oh no!
So the balloon just started shouting at us. Oh.
Okay.
What is going
Going
on?
on my sound.
Oh, Ash is saying scary music.
Yeah, the game has an awesome atmosphere. It's just not as scary when stuff's happening, because it does a lot of jump scares and stuff like that. It kind of overplays its hand, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't
Yeah.
it doesn't leave
Have you ever-
enough to be spooky and atmospheric. A lot of the times
Have
it
you ever
just
played
goes.
The Forest?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
played that.
that's the only spooky game I've played, and holy shit, that game scares the
Yeah,
shit out of
'cause
me.
the scary bits of this game
Yeah.
are when it's quiet and nothing's happening, so you don't know if
Mhm.
what's gonna happen next. But then they do a jump scare and it's not. It kind of loses its effect.
Mhm.
They are
I'm gonna
audio
try and play
logs.
Deep Rock with Scott while I'm here. If my internet will hold up.
Isaac!
Give me a shout if it's roboting.
Okay.
God, I can't believe you made it.
If it is, I'll immediately stop.
Isaac, we ran into more of them on the way over here. Are you okay?
More what? What the hell are those things? Is that the crew?
Keep your voice down. Whatever they are, they're not friendly, and half the doors on this ship are locked because of the quarantine. Now, we have to get to the bridge. But first, we gotta repair the tram system.
You're crazy.
How was your day, Stu?
Pretty okay, honestly. I've mostly just been playing Mountain Blade, and then I watched more of the Clone Wars. The Clone Wars is pretty good, actually, although
There's also a broken
I
trail.
don't know if I should spoil it, 'cause I'm on season 5, so I don't know if someone's
Damn it,
watched it.
everything is on the other
The
side
whole
of the
arc where
quarantine.
Maul and his brother take over Mandalore is a bit ridiculous,
Isaac,
but there is some really fun fight scenes and stuff in it, so there's that.
you fix the tram.
Like, I liked the Clan Vissler dude when he duels Maul, 'cause he always kicks the shit out of him,
Yeah.
but they're very evenly matched, interestingly.
Mhm.
But it's the same problem of if he used the Force a bit more, he'd probably win, which he doesn't for some reason. So,
Yeah.
but I guess that's because he wanted it to be an honorable fight, so that he could have legitimacy or something.
Mhm.
That's, I guess, and that's probably the reason for it.
I've been attempting to watch the new season, but the perfectly legal sources that I'm using
Yeah.
to acquire said content is runs really slow because they assume I want the super HD quality, but it just
Yeah.
makes everything just not work.
Yeah, I can get that.
Yeah, it's really frustrating. But my crappy Irish internet is just about holds on.
Oh, actually, yeah, this is definitely the future. I think it's a couple of 100 years, maybe a bit more. I'm not sure. Like, a lot of these future games don't really. They're always a bit different about how many years they go specifically into the future. Halo's like 500. This is probably 200 or 300, I would imagine.
Oh.
Doesn't really matter too much. But
I don't know much about it, only for it's supposed to be really scary and it's set in space.
yeah, like I said, it's not as scary as it's hyped up to be.
Yeah.
But you'll
It's
probably
just-
see that as we play like various bits of it.
I guess it's scary for people with sensitive sensibilities.
Yeah, like
Beyond
if
that, yeah.
I guess if you don't like jump scares, then it's kind of spooky, but it's not as suspenseful as it should be, really. So
Isaac, be careful. Shooting them
also, the game really labors the point that you need to shoot them in the limbs to kill them, because that's their weak spot. Like, I literally got an audio log there from your guy telling me that, and then the game stops with a tutorial prompt on screen with the fucking thing telling me, so it's... I get they want to tell you this, but it seems really excessive for this one particular point, really. Also, hello, Will. I don't know what's up with your sound. Is it Discord or is it the stream? Alright, I've got the power to
Yeah,
use
I'm
the
looking here and I don't see what is going on.
There we go. So you get these, like, modules in your suit, which I don't know if they're explained at all. They might be explained in the second one more. But you can target objects and put them in stasis. including enemies. And there's also one layer on you get called kinesis modules, which gives you telepathy essentially. Let me have a look, Will, if there's some options in the channel. Yeah, I think it's some on your end, Will, because the permissions seem to be all good. Maybe change your audio, like, output device or something.
Yeah, maybe use the Discord options to turn off your mic and then maybe turn it on again, see if that helps.
Yeah.
Sometimes that happens for me.
Because you have to change where the sound comes from sometimes.
Yeah.
So I'll try not to get too lost as we play through this, but it's a fairly straightforward game, so...
Your stasis module should be able to help you with that arm mechanism.
You trying to play the Deep Rocks of Skog?
Deep Rock. Yeah,
working so far.
I spawned in as they were getting hit with a swarm, so I had to use my flamethrower to clear everything out for them.
Oh fuck.
Space dwarves. Mining.
Fuck off.
I'm actually really excited for the next Star Wars.
Oh yeah,
though
that will.
I have to admit, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing because I don't know what I can do to contribute to the group, other than to do repairs for the ship and maybe
blow
try and
things
see
up.
if I can. Well, I can't blow up anything up yet until I can get explosives. But until then, I'm gonna attempt to be useful.
You'll attach claws. Right. There are a few puzzles in this game, but they're not very difficult for the most part. So. Oh, there we go. Ah, I remember this now. So you have to repair the tram network so you can basically travel about the ship safely.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh,
The ship
like
is so large, there's
like a monorail thing.
Yeah, but the ship's
When
that
you get the
massive.
computer online, you'll be able to call the tram from the control room. Faster the better. I can hear something crawling around out there.
Oh fuck. There's more Xenos, god damn it.
When did this game come out?
Came out 2008, so it's about 12 years old. But it holds up pretty well for the most part. So.
I'll have to have a look at it later because I can't look at it now because my internet's crap.
Oh yeah, you can watch it back, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Is
It's weird, like I can play Deep Rock, but I can play Deep Rock, but I can't fucking watch your stream.
That is even on the lowest thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
I can set it back to in the past, but my reactions will be so delayed that it would be really frustrating for the audience, I guess.
Yeah.
When there's like a 10-second delay, it's not too bad because they have the 10-second delay as well. But
keep hearing creepy noises.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Do you remember to pay audio?
I should talk a little bit about the protagonist. He's called Isaac Clarke. He is a engineer. Like I said, he's one of the technical experts that's been sent out. I can hear Will rustling.
I thought that was Skog. Oh, Skog is talking in game. Oh, that's why I can hear him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His girlfriend or fiance or something is on this ship. So that's why he has a bit of a weird personal connection to what's going on this ship. I guess it's to kind of flesh out the character a bit more, other than just doing the job and surviving kind of thing. He is mute in this game, like a silent protagonist, but he starts talking in the next 2 games, which was a good thing.
Sorry, that was my mind.
Yeah, it's alright. Sounding nice and clear so far. Trying to think what I'm supposed to be doing. That's the tram, right? I guess I just double back. Yeah, I guess I just head back. Yep, there we go.
I can talk, but I can't hear you guys, which is really weird.
Can you hear us on
Checked
stream?
my settings, I can't figure it out.
Can
So I'll
you
just give myself
hear us on the
muted.
stream?
Oh
There's
no,
like
he
a delay,
literally
but-
can't hear us, yeah.
Ah.
Could you do me a favor? I'll do it actually, because the internet.
Ah.
Alright, there we go.
I can hear you in the stream, like when I'm watching you on YouTube,
Yeah.
but not through Discord.
Alright.
I've sent a message anyhow, see if that fixes it.
What?
Is that okay?
Isaac, you still need to find the data board to the
I have tried that.
It's in the
Okay.
maintenance bay.
I need a data board. Right.
So what is the main purpose of like what's your main goal in the game?
Find out what's happening in the ship, try and fix what's going on and survive pretty much. You eventually just
Alright.
you bug the fuck out pretty much, but you know, they want to have a bit of suspense, I suppose. Right.
Yeah.
That's the maintenance bay.
Isaac, it's Kendra. It looks like the door to the storage room is locked. There should be a key somewhere in the maintenance bay.
Yeah, so you do have these 2 people that survived in your like repair crew. They kind of give you a bit more of a motivation as to what you should be doing and stuff. To give you a bit of context.
Yeah.
So you're not just wandering around wondering what the objective is. Kick ass and chew bubble gum. You're allowed gum, yeah, pretty much.
Where did the bubblegum come from?
It's from the Duke Nukem quote, so
Ah.
yeah. That's where that whole theme is from.
Okay.
But a lot of movies ended up. I think it was from a movie originally, to be fair, and I think Duke Nukem copied it, and then everyone else started using it, kind of thing. They just cascaded. Oh yeah, I'll show you this. You do have a melee attack. It's not very good, but it's okay in a pinch. It's better in the sequels, that improved it. Like, you don't have any melee weapons, you literally just swing your weapon and smack them with it. The enemies are called necromorphs, and they have, you won't see it until you watch the stream, but they have nasty little claws like the Tyranids do in 40k.
Ah.
Right,
Is it something like the Xenos from Aliens?
a little bit. They're not. They're like humans. They're mutated, essentially. That's kind of what they look like.
Yeah.
So they're a bit more. They have that kind of Geiger look to them. You know, they're kind of disturbing. So.
So they're kind of like basically like a mutated zombie.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. I forgot to check that one. There we go. I'm starting to feel this game's a bit too easy, like whether I should have put on hard or not, because...
I'll be back in a second. I'm just gonna grab my pizza.
Alright. Yeah, like, if you look at my inventory here, it's absolutely full of ammo and med packs. Though they are more dangerous enemies later on. Yeah, they're pretty nasty, Ash. They're kind of, like I said, they're a very kind of body horror sort of Geiger-esque thing. So they're pretty freaky. Because zombies at least still resemble humans. These things, while they're still, like, you know, a profile of a human to them, they're very much sort of alien in nature, and that's hinted at a bit more later down the line. You kind of learn a bit more of the context of it. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Pick that up. I don't know if I can change the difficulty, because I feel like I should probably just play this on hard, but I'll leave it. Oh, hold on. Just checking some technical difficulties. Alright, okay, that should be sorted. Okay. Yeah, the locator beacon is quite handy at times just to figure out, because this whole thing is quite a maze at times, the level. And it's all got the same color palette and, you know, lighting, so it's kind of bit hard to check your surroundings at times. Alright, I've got the key. Let's see. Let's drop that. Fair enough, well, no worries. I've got the objective. Aye, so this is one of the cooler things about Dead Space. You can upgrade your suit and your weapons with these little power nodes that you can find.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a nice little sort of upgrade tree for it as well. So it kind of gives you a bit of choice of how you want to acquire your upgrades.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's go for one suit upgrade. One upgrade for my gun. There we go. Pro tip as well, when you have those power nodes, I kind of broke my own thing there, but it's worth having at least one in your inventory. Because you can find these like little rooms that have lots of goodies in them that you can unlock with a power node. I'm starting to feel that I'm probably not the best kind of YouTube guy for doing horror games, because I barely react to the monsters when they jump at me. I don't know if that's just because I have whiskey or if I'm just so used to this game, like at this point. Because I did play it like 4 times back in the day, so...
of surprise.
Oh, there you are. Sorry, you started roboting and then you came back in. So.
Yeah, I'm turning off Deep Rock because I realized it keeps disconnecting.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably won't stream for that long anyway. I think we've been going half an hour. Like, see
Is
how
it
far.
just like a test stream to see how it works out, or?
Yeah, kind of. Because I've been thinking about doing video game playthroughs for a while, but
Yeah.
I don't really know if I've got
Yeah, I
the
see
right.
you used to. I was just gonna say, I seen that you used to do it with the Star Wars games and stuff.
Yeah, like I used to. Well, the first playthrough I did way back in when I was a wee lad didn't have commentary. That was literally just a shitty thing called Xfire that was like Discord before Discord, and that let me record stuff. The quality was terrible, so all those old videos look like ass these days. But weirdly enough, they got so many views because this was back in 2008. So. Back then, YouTube gaming was a bigger thing than it is these days, to be honest. Because the problem with these days is, I think, unless you're already a big channel, it's kind of difficult to, you know,
to get into it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really difficult these days. That's another reason I've kind of been iffy about trying to do these video game playthroughs.
Well, maybe go in with Pasta, because Pasta wants to do that kind of stuff as well. And if it's 2E, you can kind of jump off each other, because it's easier to do it when there's someone else with you.
Yeah.
No, so you're not just talking to yourself.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Because I can talk to myself a little bit with what I'm thinking about, but it always comes off as a bit forced when I try and do that. So it's probably not best to do it too often.
Pasta's trying to get into stuff. I wonder, is he still on?
Yeah.
I can summon. Oh, he is. Yeah, I might summon him in a minute. Stu, Will is just messaging me a picture of his audio settings, and I'm not sure what's wrong. I don't see any problem.
Yeah, I don't really get what's up with that either. Because Will's alright, because honestly, I like having Will on some of these things, because he'll talk to me about things that are going on and stuff.
If we live that long,
He's got his ear to the ground.
you're out of your league, Hammond. This is suicide. We're going to die up here.
Yeah, sorry, fewer viewers if we're talking over the audio, but there is subtitles that if you need to check it out. So. The story is.
See the video.
Yeah, like the story's alright in this game. It's not as amazing as some people would say it is. It's very kind of run-of-the-mill, like, you know, horror situation kind of thing. Characters freaking out and stuff.
So what's the plot? Are you like stuck on a ship and there's like aliens on it, or?
Yeah, like I said earlier, you're part of a repair crew sent out to a mining vessel called the Shamora, and they've been responding that. They've been reporting in that they sent out a distress call, and so you lads have to go in and rescue them. And but you turn up and discover that there's xenomorphs around and things have gone shit, and now you're trying to survive yourself. So, you know, turned up to help them, but now you're trapped with them, kind of thing. But it's been going on for like a week or so, so there's barely any survivors at this point. You do run into a few, though, which I won't spoil too much when we see them.
Ash says that they're kind of ugly.
Yeah. I was saying that to her earlier. They're kind of a H.G. Geiger kind of look to them, you know, very body horror-esque. So. I quite like their design, honestly. They're one of the better, like, zombie xenomorph creepy thing designs.
Yeah, I've heard good things about this game.
Yeah, there's quite a variety of them as well later on. They attack you with different things and stuff. There's ones that like shoot at you and things like that. You have long range.
Speaking of shooting, Ben is just posting over on Skog's thing a massive queue outside a gun shop in America, which I'm not surprised about.
Yeah, I do think the current events have created some business opportunities for some people. So it's at least some good's coming out of that, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping at least some good will come from this in the end. That the next time the viral thing happens, and it will, we are quicker at stopping it and reacting to it. Because what was it? It was nearly like 2 months before anyone did anything about it. which was ridiculous because it started in November and it was January by the time anyone responded to it. But yeah.
Right. I'm hoping when I get to the tram there'll be like a store. I know there is one in the next chapter. So I can put all these med kits, because my inventory is just full of stuff that I can't really use right now. Oh, where do I go now? Alright, okay. Yeah, I'm glad this locator beacon exists, because it's been a while since I played, so... Oh yeah, I remember this bit now. Fuck. Oh yeah, I hate these boys. They creep around on the floor like xenomorphs and jump around on the roof, so...
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Alright, let's leave. Oh no! Yeah, our dropship just blew up, so we're not leaving that way.
Oh shit. You're not escaping.
No.
Anytime soon anyway.
Collision detected in the main hangar bay. Emergency crews have been notified.
What the hell is happening down there? What happened to the shuttle?
That was our ride home. It's the only way off the ship.
Kendra.
No, Hammond! This changes everything!
I'm just gonna post a link to the stream over in the swamp.
Can you access the command?
Yeah, I mean, I doubt anyone over there will want to watch it, but it's the
no
thought
good.
and
There's
all
an
that.
executive lockdown of all primary systems.
Well,
Without the
someone might
captain's
pick up on it.
authorization, I can't access them.
Well, where's the captain?
Here he is. Captain Benjamin Mathias. Location? Med lab. Status? Deceased.
What? How?
I can't access that information. Find the captain and you'll find his rig. With his authorization codes, I can crack this computer wide open.
Damn it. Isaac, I'm sending the tram back to your location. Get to the medical deck and find that rig as fast as you can.
What was that?
Yep, things have heated up certainly. Let's see.
What's happening?
Your boy and the lady, the two people that survived with me, had to haul ass out of that room because another necromorph jumped in, so...
Oh shit, more jump scares.
Yeah, pretty much, but it was like on a vid call thing, so... See if anyone's hiding in the bathroom. No.
That's what they're waiting to catch you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
When you go to use the facilities, shall we say. you're the most vulnerable. That's when they're gonna come out and get you.
Okay, that's creepy. There's like graffiti on the wall that says, "Where is everybody?" Let's see. Hear weird noise. Shut the fuck up. Okay. That's very, very camaraderie of you, boy, whoever did that.
Oh no.
Wash hands before returning to work, yes. That seems very pertinent in this day and age to say that.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah, that was literally in the bathroom in this fucking thing.
Just wash your hands and you'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine with the necromorphs.
You just wash your hands.
Wash your hands, fuck up. Alright. Let's see. I think we're nearly done with chapter 1, that's good.
Buy new weapons and items at the store, and place extra items in the safe.
Where's the store? Ah, here it is, right. Right, let's sell some of this.
Oh, you found yourself a shop?
Found the shop, yeah. I've got 13 grand, so I can buy some guns, supplies, power node. I'm gonna buy the level 2 suit, I think. Upgrade my suit. Because you get this cool snazzy cutscene here.
Oh, with you with the new suit on?
Yeah, where you upgrade your suit. You like step into the store and you go into this like machine thing and upgrades your suit. There we go.
What kind of whiskey do you have?
Famous Grouse, like.
Ah.
The Scottish
That's
one, it's
supposed to be
alright, yeah. It's a bit smoother.
I've not tried that.
Because I had Bell's whiskey, but Bell's whiskey is really rough on the throat, like it's a bit cheaper, so.
I got it for a friend of mine for his birthday a few weeks ago. That birthday night was that last month. Got him a nag into that. I'm currently drinking Bacardi spiced rum because it's quite good, but I've added a bit of ginger to it because it makes it really sweet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Your boy Cross.
I have no limes. Yeah.
Your boy Cross likes the spiced rum.
Spiced rum. And this leads us into the perfect plug for your podcast.
Oh yes. The Spice Wars. Coming soon, tomorrow, 8 p.m.
Well, that's the Spice Wars. I mean the podcast.
Oh, the podcast. Yeah, that's the day after. So yeah. It lines up.
Oh, we're doing the podcast this week.
Oh, no, your podcast is.
Oh, my one.
Yeah,
my
yours
one
is on Tuesday.
It is on Tuesday. Yeah, I've done the work prepared for it, so I need to get back onto that. I was supposed to be working on it today, but I had to go and move wood.
Aye.
But yeah. Get some work done on that too.
Oh god, I forgot how dumb the ragdolls are.
Oh no.
You can pick up bodies with the kinesis module and just fucking flail them around.
Just throw them.
Yeah, I literally did this to this woman who just fucking died in front of me.
Oh, so you have your force powers to pick it up.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, let's see what the fuck we need to do. Stores there.
Why hear a beep noise? Is that coming from Discord or is that behind me?
I'm hoping it's just from like your oven or something. So.
No, I'm wondering, is it outside or is it coming from Will? Can you hear us, Will?
I don't think he can still hear us. I don't know what's up with his mic.
Yeah, I don't hear it at the moment. So
I think he should just reset Discord at this point.
I lost her.
Sounds like there's a bug in there.
Yeah.
Get me the captain's rig codes and we'll find Nicole. Looks like the crew barricaded the door to the emergency wing. You'll have to blow through it to get to the morgue. Get some thermite from medical storage and a shock pad from zero-G therapy. Should be down the corridor. Communication is useless in all this static.
I've reset the settings 3 fucking times.
Oh. Well, you're working now.
No, I think he can't hear us, that's the problem. I don't know why.
Ah. Oh, he's hearing us. Oh, Bombastic Throne. Bombastic Throne 007 says. Oh no, I'm not reading that. I got in trouble. Ash gave out to me for reading something
Yes,
like that on her
Stuart is
stream one
correct.
day.
I cannot hear you.
Yes.
Just
Just keep trying on Discord, Will, and maybe reset the whole thing and look at your audio. Look at your audio on your PC as well, because that might be fucking with it.
Oh, it might be not Discord. Will, from the right-hand corner, where the little right click on it. Sorry, left click on it. I mean, and there should be above it. There's like and it should tell you what speakers it's using. And make sure it's on your headphones.
It's all set to my microphone, which I'm using now.
No, but it might be the headphones. It might be on the wrong one. Make sure it's the same one that Discord one is set to. I think Bombastic Throne 007 wants to know why I can't read his thing. I read a thing on Ash's stream once and she gave out to me. So, I'm being a good boy and not reading lewd comments. I didn't even realize it was lewd. I read it and I didn't understand it.
Yeah.
So I don't even know what the comment was, the lewd comment was that I read out, but apparently I read one out.
Yeah.
I think it was Saki that got me.
Oh, it probably is Saki, yeah.
Yeah, it was a nice subtle one.
I need to find another power cell before I can open that door. Right. Yeah, I'll see how far we get, because we might just do the med bay chapter, and then I'll close it here for now, till we can get Will and maybe passed on to add a bit of spice to it. Because I am the most vanilla, probably, guy you'll meet.
Oh, the fun Bombastic Throne is if you word it in such a way that I don't realize it's a lewd comment, then I'll read it out because I'm not paying too much attention.
Oh, Jesus. I can't decide whether it's a good or bad thing that I drink during these. Oh, fuck.
When I first started trying doing streaming stuff, I was drinking during them.
Yeah.
But since then I've stopped because, you know, being an academic-ish kind of person and doing that on stream is probably not the best idea.
Yeah, well, I used to drink all the time, what do you call it? During our roleplay things, so when we played Black Crusade, like the 40k one, I would be super hammered during a lot of those DMs, which is why I'm really slurry when I'm like, the NPC does the thing. They're like, what? I'm like, yeah, he does the thing.
The NPC is like, I love all you guys.
Yeah.
I really do. I've never met him before.
It started to affect things, or like we'd be in the middle of combat and I'd forget whose turn it was, so just be like, oh yes, your turn. Like, I'd get really slow and slurry when I was trying to do stuff.
Oh, that makes sense to not do that as much.
Yeah, the combat was kind
I
of
don't...
combat was kind of shit in later parts of that campaign anyway. So.
When I used to DM at the tabletop games, I used to never drink while DMing, because I'm trying to always react to things really quickly. I'm just going to read out a couple of comments here.
Alright.
Will says, I would spice things up if I could hear you without using YouTube. Fair enough. Bombastic Throne says, time to get to work, boys. The
That's
I'm looking forward to this whole commoner game I'm running because it's gonna be chaos.
yeah. I want to see if it lasts one session, like over one session.
Oh, I'm unsure. Ritualist can only join us for one, and then it'll just be probably whoever's left. But it's going to interfere with Gren's thing because I accidentally set my time in the middle of his campaign. So
Yeah.
you can
There's a lot
find
of
that.
there's a lot of games going on in a minute, so you will end up just
Mhm.
stepping on a few toes at this point. So
Oh yeah.
it's the same problem.
Well,
with
it was a day
streaming.
people were free,
Yeah.
so I just jumped on it. And if you want to see that, the Witcher game, it's over on Dom's channel. The
At least the
Peeling
audio
Guys.
is, I believe.
Yeah, the audio. I was supposed to record the video, but they didn't tell me at all that we were streaming it until the very last second. Literally, I was on the stream when they told me. So I was trying to get it together, but then I couldn't figure it out, and I ignored it and just like, I'm done.
Fucking quick time events. So yeah, that is very much a baby. That is a baby necromorph, which is quite distressing. I kind of want to get Ash's take on this if she's still watching. They're growing babies in these fucking
In bats or something?
things, yeah, which is.
Mhm.
I think Mandalore said in his review that it's he
Mm-hmm.
theorized it's like cloned tissue or like stem cells or something for the
Oh,
med
wow.
bay. So they're literally.
I
just
think
growing-
Ash is watching Penny draw or something.
Oh, right, it's Penny doing a thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'll probably wrap
I don't
this
think
up
she's
shortly.
streaming, but she's streaming in Skog's general. Just to read a couple of comments out. Oh, there's only the one. Bombastic Throne 007 says, "Ooh, ooh, did someone say toes?" Now that's a comment I could actually read out because it's not too big.
I don't remember anyone saying toes. Maybe I said.
Hey, past that.
Hey. Oh yeah,
Can you
no,
hear
I
us?
said you'll step on people's toes. That was it.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Hey, I was
Live
going
on
to
the
attempt to
tubes.
summon Gren, and I would like him to read the previous statement in his ooh voice. In his anime girl ooh voice.
I imagine he's still chatting with the lads in the other one.
Oh yeah, they're just drinking and hanging out.
Oh no. Grun's hopped up.
Oh, he's gone to bed.
Alright, that thermite you picked up should
Probably
be able to
not,
melt through the
but he's
barricade.
hopped up.
Use the shotgun.
Yeah, I didn't want to stream with all those lads because the problem is it just becomes an unfocused mess when you stream in a big
Thanks for
VC.
shouting, yeah.
It just
There's too many
becomes, it's like Knuckle streams, it's just the background voice everyone's listening to, and then there's a game going on. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
there's just no focus to it. So sorry, anyway, how is Pasta? You just joined us.
I'm doing pretty nice. Considered streaming myself today, but I just don't have the energy today.
Yeah, that's fair enough. There's not a lot of energy going around, I feel like, at the minute. Especially with the virus going around, it's making everyone a bit more on edge and worried about stuff, so...
Yeah, I'm very laid back at the moment. Quiet.
Yeah.
I just want quiet.
Yeah,
And
that's kind of how I
all
feel.
this-
Like, I know it's going to happen at some point, but I'd rather just roll the dice and hope for the best kind of thing. Just
Same.
'cause I've done all I
All
can
of
to
the-
prep for it, so...
All of the panicking about it is just making me stressed out, so I've been trying go out of my way to avoid the loogaloos during the day. I look at it in the morning and I look at it in the evening, and during the day I just avoid it.
Don't care about the news, just chill out, dude.
Yep.
Live your life to the fullest. If you die tomorrow, at least you lived a good life.
Is that a quote?
Fuck if I know.
It's a fucking Bible
I had to
quote or
cap-
something.
I had to cancel my date because of the corona.
Does Gren have a new woo fight? Yeah,
Not
Gren
quite
has
cool.
like anime girl voice. Then he has a fake
Yeah.
female voice that he does in roleplay games,
very
which is
good.
cringy.
He kind of does it in in Stu's Cross of Iron game.
Yeah, it's toned down a bit.
If you-
In the Black Crusade one, it's super like
Black Crusade
sultry
one,
and shit.
that's the
It's
real
cringy.
Uwu voice.
Ooh.
Oh, Jesus.
Right, let's
He's
heal.
been doing it in my D&D game. He's been doing it. It's been quite funny.
I have so much fucking plasma energy. Look at this. Oh.
Oof. Fucking chat plasma energy. Over here.
Just carrying around plasma.
Bless man.
So yeah, I think Pastor Cross was summoning you to try and add a bit of spice to this, because
I hadn't got to it yet. I was in the middle of doing it when he arrived.
Yeah, because apparently you
Pasta's
want to
good
do
timing.
gaming and YouTube and stuff as well.
Yeah, thinking about hopping back onto that. It's been quite a few years since I actually did gaming on YouTube.
Yeah, it's kind of hard unless you have the right game that you can talk a little bit about, kind of, and react to, I suppose. Because I feel like
Oh, dude.
there's two ways you kind of do it. It's either a game that you know a lot about, can talk about for ages, or it's what do you call it? It's something that you're going in blind and getting a hot take on, kind of thing, like maybe the new Doom or something.
Yeah, either you're reacting with knowledge or you're reacting just from experiencing something for the first time. That's usually the best kind of reactions you get from that.
Yeah.
Best kind of commentary reaction.
Bombard Stick Throne 007 says that he knows Gren's Uwu voice because he was in one of his games.
Oh, fair enough.
Pretty good.
Yeah, he do have a uwu voice.
It's pretty funny.
It's
It's F.
insane.
Right. Oh, there we
You
go.
see, I deal with unsettling things by laughing at it. It takes away its power.
I only deal with it by becoming Civ. I can only meet unsettlingness by trying to be unsettling myself.
But by beating it at its own game.
You gotta be
To be the cringe, you have to become cringe.
Well, then.
I wouldn't be certain of that.
How's the corona out
What I saw, you must embrace.
Oh god.
there? Just look at them standing up.
So, Pastor, have you played Dead Space?
A little bit.
First one, or...?
One, I haven't started on 2 yet. I was gonna get to that once I finished 1, but I'm very bad with horror games.
Oh, yeah.
At least in terms of finishing them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Shadow! Yeah. Shadow sounded good. Fuck, I gotta find that voice again. Hey guys! Ew.
Oh, shit.
Swear I would. Ew.
So, yeah. This game does, like I mentioned a million times, it kind of loses its horror edge when you've already played it a bunch of times, because you just know there's enemies behind you after a while. So you just turn around occasionally as soon as you hear an audio cue. It's like, oh yeah, there he is. Which is a bit unfortunate. But the game is still quite fun, if I say so. I just feel like I probably should have played this on hard rather than normal, because it's so far not been all that challenging as I get close to death. Oh, there we go. That's fine.
Past is just harassing your chat.
That's
great.
fair enough.
I mean, the man asked it of me.
He
Come
did
on.
request it, yeah.
Give him what I
I
want.
love how Past is
Even
always,
if they'll-
like, while on the streams, he's just always in the chat, just fucking harassing everyone.
It's pretty solid, to be
I'm
honest.
trying to connect with the community,
The community.
but I just end up being a dick to them.
At least you're acknowledging them. That's what matters. I try to read out their comments if they're not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually, if they're requesting of someone other than me, I try to bring attention to them.
Right.
Let them,
I'm in the vacuum now.
Ah.
So now I have an air timer on my suit. I am glad I put the fucking upgrade to get more air as well, because I feel like I would get lost and spend longer than I should. So. Oh yeah, Pasta, they play 0G baseball in the future. Or not baseball, basketball.
What?
Yep.
Mega's Minecraft server. I have not been on that in quite a while.
I think it was.
Maybe Chris?
I went on maybe a week or two after you quit, and I kept building our base, but then I stopped going back because it wasn't fun without you there. It was just me on my own, so I was just fuck this. There was no one else on the server. No, you had good reason. You had a good reason when
I mean,
you kind of got burned, and then.
I mean, god damn it! I went to
needed
the
a bit.
Ender. I just asked for some advice, and then I lost fucking everything.
Yeah, the mistake you made was you listened to Mega.
Well, I listened not to Mega, but I listened to what's her name?
Lolly.
Yes.
Oh,
Never go-
Bombastic Throne 007 is Libra.
Oh.
Either that or it's his star sign, or her star sign. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's Libra from
This one.
yeah, from let me see.
Oh, from the swamp.
Great. You got a shock pad. Combine that with the thermite at the
Right, let's figure out what the hell I'm doing. I just know I'm picking up things to get to the thing. It's very riveting. Oh! There was a boy. I'm wondering if it's something on my end, because Will has tried everything, it says in his DMs.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Like, I'm wondering if he just doesn't... Because he should have permissions to speak.
It's if he didn't have permissions to speak, it would have the red icon to say that he doesn't.
Yeah.
Or he can't hear us, so it's not that he can't.
Oh yeah,
speak,
yeah, he
but
can't
he's able
hear
to
us.
speak.
That's definitely something. That must be something.
It's on his end. That's why I'm thinking, is it not his microphone, but rather his headphones?
Yeah.
Okay, he's showing me a bunch of settings I don't understand. I'm trying to figure out what I'm looking at, because it's all weird icons I've never seen before.
Pasta actually might be able to help you there, because Pasta has a audio setup that's interesting.
I suppose.
Just send Pasta the screenshots. 'Cause
Better yet, Will.
Post in the chat.
Instead of sending us screenshots, just share your screen, so that it's a live update.
Yeah, actually that would work. We'll just do tech, like advice over here.
Yeah,
as well.
We'll send you the invoice.
Hello, I am tech support. Show me your screen.
Hello.
Now give me access. Here is your bank account.
I now have access to your
And
system.
it's gone.
No, it's your bank account number and your PIN code.
Bro, I need
Before
this.
I
It's
connect
very
to your
important.
computer, I will need your bank account number.
Getting a random text from my phone company telling me to expect rain on Monday.
Why is your phone company telling you to expect rain?
I have no idea. It's really it's unsettling.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Okay.
he's actually there. Hey.
Okay. Oh.
Bear in mind he can't hear you on Discord, so.
Okay. Well,
You can now see what I'm doing.
10-second delay.
yes.
There's a 10-second delay.
Can hear you.
He won't be able to hear you.
Okay. I see.
That's the main technical issue, it seems.
Okay. But it's got headphones or like yeah, headphones connected or something.
I'm watching through YouTube so I can hear everything you're saying, but it's delayed when I say it.
Okay, but in terms of your settings, what is your Discord set to? If you click on the cog. Voice mode, yeah, and then output device. It's set to speakers. Do you have any headphones or anything else that you might have a better output from?
Oof.
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 Yes.
If you click on the output device, just look at the alternatives. Because it seems like it's outputting to your mic or so.
That is my headset. My microphone is my headset.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a
And you
headphone.
can't hear us. Okay, what if you go into your computer settings then? It's probably that.
Oh, you know what it could be? Will, is your microphone / headset plugged into a one of the colored holes on the back of the computer? Because it might be in the wrong one.
You got the wrong hole.
You know, like it's supposed to be usually in the green one, but if it's in the like the blue one, it fucks it all up.
Potentially?
That just occurred to me, because the
Okay.
blue one is output rather than input, or input rather than output.
No, it's a USB port.
Ah, okay, no problem.
Okay, in that case, okay, hop out of the Discord settings, just see if that, but then it's probably your computer settings. But then you have to adjust the...
That's a USB port.
These wounds.
Yeah.
We are not
But it
equipped
should
to
still
deal
work,
with this.
in theory, despite that.
Get him to the table.
We just need to change what it outputs the computer sound in itself to.
That was Nicole, right?
Probably the best way.
I'm
I'm guessing you're Windows 10. If you just go to settings and then find the sound settings and choose your output device.
So, Stu,
Yeah.
Libra has said, you know, ever I even played Dead Space, but I hear a shitload about it. How do you?
I'm on the settings.
Oh,
no
I never played Dead Space, but I've heard a lot about it. How do you think it's aged, Stu?
I think I said it earlier, but
settings.
I think it's aged very well, all things considered. It's like 12 years old at this point.
I've done that.
Will, hop up into the officers' lounge with pasta.
Oof. There we go. Yeah,
to
it's
drag him, Stu.
alright. Hold on.
Yeah, put him in a different chat with Pasta.
Yeah.
Even the lower hangar bay or something.
Well, considering.
Oh, there he is. Yeah.
There he is. Right.
There we go.
Good stuff. Yeah. No, it's aged pretty well, all things considered. Like it's about 12 years old now, and I think it's mainly thanks due to the like the lighting and ambience is really good in this game, along with the gameplay and gunplay being quite solid. Like it still holds up today as a nice third-person actiony thing. I mean, it's very similar to Resident Evil, and that's a fairly solid formula, so that they based a lot of it on.
Okay, well, hop back over in. But go to your computer settings, navigate to the sound settings, just double check that the output is the headset.
Right?
Oh yeah, because he can't.
Oh yeah,
hear
he
you in
can't hear
Discord.
us. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the
Oh
problem.
yeah. Okay, forgot.
I'll end
I
this
know,
shortly anyway.
I
So
thought
we
of
can...
that like, oh shit, he can't really hear me.
Yeah, we'll fix this in a minute anyway, because I'm gonna end this shortly. So, right.
Alternatively, what might help him is either rebooting the PC or restarting Discord.
Yeah,
what
honestly.
it also could be is the sound mixer using Discord.
It could be the sound mixer because he can speak okay. It's just that he can't hear us.
Exactly. I've been through heaps of these issues at times.
Yeah, because he had this issue before with me, and it took him an hour to figure out what was wrong, like, and how to fix it. So.
Well, if it's happened before, it's probably the same thing.
That's what I thought. Yeah, it sounds like the exact same problem.
I used to have a similar issue with when I was playing games with Duffman, where I couldn't hear him sometimes, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And then I realized that Discord was changing my output device, and it didn't tell me. So my headphones were turned off, but eventually I figured that out and fixed it. In this case, it doesn't seem to be that because both Pasta and I have looked at it, and it's set up right, so I don't know why it's not working for him. So it's probably to do with his computer audio setup rather than the Discord audio setup. This stream is brought to you by the tech support crew.
Oh yeah.
We've just invaded your stream and just started doing tech support for Will.
Yep. Oh no, I might die here. There's loads of them just spawned.
That could probably be a good endpoint to pick up from next week.
But yeah, the key thing to take away from this game, when I say it's aged quite well, it's not as scary as a lot of people will tell you is. It's still spooky at places, especially if your jump scares affect you.
I guess it could be scary on your first playthrough, and then
yeah,
that,
definitely on your first playthrough. Yeah. Subsequent playthroughs, it doesn't really retain the freakiness of it. But there is some really nice bits that stand out, which you'll see later on.
I'll watch it back later and have a look.
I kind of wonder if I've got the brightness on too much, because it doesn't feel as dark as it usually does.
It could be a monitor thing.
Yeah, it probably is a master thing. I'll tone it down a tad.
You're probably using a different monitor than you did when you first played it.
Yeah, I probably actually. But we'll wrap this up very soon. I think we're nearly at the final bit of this chapter. So this bit in the Ned Basil been about trying to find the captain, because you've got to get his rig codes or whatever as authorization to get control of the ship's computers.
The colony's problems concern me greatly. I have no doubt they are somehow.
It's alive!
Oh shit!
Oh god,
that was loud.
Steve, so what was the problem?
are experiencing a
The
form of
mixer
dementia.
decided to change its own
The obvious
settings.
symptom
Yeah,
of
it does that.
dementia
You gotta watch for that.
Incidents of violence and even murder also
That's why every time
indicate
before I
extreme
stream, I'm an hour before the stream, checking every single setting to make sure it's all right. Because I know it fucks up sometimes.
But I didn't make it do it.
Computers. Computers do this.
Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Murphy's
Oh,
Law.
yeah. I know what I've been trying to tell you for ages, Stu. Did you hear about the robot that pre-predicted the virus?
I'm not surprised, honestly, but yeah, no, I didn't hear about it.
One of them, you know, the Japanese robot that was talking to the American robot on about how they were going to take the robots were going to take over the world. That same Japanese robot said that the virus was going to happen 6 months before it actually happened.
Ooh.
It turned out that the virus. There's an article in Nature magazine about it.
I reckon it was the Russians because the Russians haven't said anything about them having it yet.
Well, that's because they
Because
closed all
they're
their
hiding out.
borders.
They're like,
That's true,
fuck
yeah.
all, bro. Hey, Russia's the best place to go on holidays right
Yeah,
now.
it
because
is.
there's no problems there.
Well, America's closed all their borders, so they've done the wise thing.
Yeah, it took a while.
Yeah,
Britain
it did take a
hasn't
while.
though, which is oof.
No.
Because
Italy
Britain
has.
are like, their big brain move is, oh, we're gonna have herd immunity, so we're all just gonna get it, bro, and we'll be fine.
Everyone's going to die, it'll be fine.
Yeah, basically, it's terrible.
Sorry for ruining your stream, by the way.
No, it's been pretty chill so far, so it's been.
This is round 2 of rum and ginger.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I might get some more whiskey.
I'm just
in
happy I
it,
don't have to use YouTube anymore to listen
yeah,
to you.
it's horrible. You try and listen
Oh,
to
the delay, yeah.
Especially the delay
Yeah.
of it.
Oh yeah, it was horrible delay.
Yeah, well, what do you think of the Dead Spaces?
I'm aware of the games because my oldest brother Matt used to play them a lot, but like I didn't realize how graphically good they were compared to like games now. But like, it still holds up pretty well.
Yeah, a lot of it is just the art style and all the lighting and stuff.
Yeah.
The ambience makes it look quite
Like
spooky and
it
stuff.
looks like a Halo game sort of thing.
Yeah, it has that. It's the same. Halo 3 was a year before it, so similar style. Oh fuck.
Yeah. Captain is posting in the Flugaloo some images of just like really popular world famous sites that are just empty.
Like the Vatican.
Yeah, that's so weird. Like, it's so weird because I've been like all day seeing people's videos and posts online about how strange and quiet everything is, and then I walk outside and there's more traffic on my fucking road than there's ever been in the last couple of months.
Weirdly
Because I
enough,
guess I
in
wanna
the town I live in,
back
it's the busiest I've ever seen it.
That's what I mean. Like, it's so strange that all these well-known places are so empty, and then my fucking road in the middle of nowhere is just full with traffic.
Well,
And
my town's considered the countryside, and it's still pretty busy. And like all the supermarkets and stuff we have a Morrison's and an Asda, and like the shelves are full, they're not actually empty like most shops should be. So
I
it's
guess
really weird.
there's no panicking and stuff.
No.
My road's busy. I think it's if people are going to the shop and coming back. But it's
I
kinda
don't
weird.
understand why everyone's stockpiling toilet paper. I really don't
That's
understand.
weird. That's
It
really
doesn't
weird.
cure the virus. The only thing I can see it linked to is like it's cheaper than buying tissues if you've got a cold.
How I understand it is because Australia has a shortage of toilet paper.
Yeah.
Everyone else is panicking because
Oh, have you
Australia's
seen the
toilet paper
videos of
comes
them
from
like beating each other up for toilet paper?
I'm sorry.
Australia's toilet paper comes from China, whereas
okay.
Europe's toilet paper doesn't. Like Ireland's one comes from the UK. So
I'm sorry to
I assume-
interject, but I just saw like pieces of Dankel's stream, and holy shit, did he just stream to do a Raid Shadow Legends ad?
Oh dear. Let's play Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Stu's next stream will be
Oh yeah, I'll be
Shadow
sponsored by Rachel.
Stuart's. Yeah.
Oh,
Let's play Raid Shadow Legends.
I can't even get monetization yet. I need 1,000 subs. So
Yeah, I'm starting over trying to get it because I had it, but I lost.
To be honest, I would never get monetized though, because I'd be saying wrong stuff.
I don't even have 20 subscribers yet.
Bro.
I'm stuck at 13 at the moment.
Oof.
How many subs do I have? I think it's like 45, is it?
Lucky bastard.
I started with 30 already.
Oh, I
so
started
I
with 8.
10.
Yeah.
I started with 8 subscribers, so I haven't gained many.
Nah, the YouTube algorithm's terrible. I said it doesn't actually favor new channels at all. It's horrible.
Oh yeah, Stu, I finished my Final Fantasy X videos, and then the very last video, I got a copyright claim on one of the songs because it was like a legit song. I was like, bastards.
Yeah, no,
So I've had to, like,
every
cut
video
that
I
out.
do gets one of them because I play copyright stuff when we do our roleplay games. So. Because I don't
Yeah, I
care,
heard you playing
so.
Star Wars on your Star Wars stream the other day. I was like, yeah, you're gonna get copyrighted.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's a Star Wars game. You need to
Disney.
play Star Wars.
Disney.
Yeah, Disney's like, no, you cannot play the song.
Disney gets his fucking big Disney stick out.
Stuart's just gonna get a voice chat from Mickey going, hey, 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 you can't use that song.
Oh, that'd be horrible.
Listen, hey, you little shit! Don't you use my music!
Oh yeah, have you seen the conspiracy theory, Stu, that Disney started a virus so everyone watched Disney Plus?
I've seen that. That sounds dumb.
Yeah. Basically, there's this conspiracy theory that Americans have started saying that that Disney started a virus so everyone stays indoors and watches their streaming service.
Now there's some real nibber hours.
I mean,
That sounds like a Jesse Ventura theory.
Jesse Ventura investigates the conspiracy at the heart of
Did
Disney.
Disney create the coronavirus only for you to sit in and watch The
So you're-
Mandalorian time and time again?
So you're telling me, Doctor, that Disney manufactured the coronavirus? Yes, Jesse, that's exactly what I'm saying. That's pretty much how the show would go if you're watching that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, Disney.
So,
Of course they did.
Yeah,
How
just got to
else?
Disney and goes, hey Disney, have you heard of the Navy SEALs?
so, audience, what you've learned today is that a specific virus that we've not mentioned was created by Walt Disney so for the purposes of people to watch the Disney Plus streaming service. Pornhub are also offering subscriptions to countries that are free subscriptions to countries that are affected by it. And that what else can we add to this? Oh, Roll20 is giving out
Yeah, Roll20.
people who were
Yeah,
that was really cool.
Computers.
Roll 20.
Yeah.
Get sick today.
I
Oh,
got
yeah,
a bunch
someone-
of free tokens.
Apparently you can bet on,
who's
you know, Bet365. Apparently you can put bets on how many people are going to die in the country.
That's
Oh
horrible.
wow,
I know.
that's not okay.
No, it's not.
No.
Alright,
More than the fucking
I
parties
think.
going on in Ireland.
Well, how long have we been doing? An hour and a half? I think we'll call it there,
Probably,
even
yeah.
though Will just got his mic back. But we'll
Well,
maybe come back to
just
this.
when the cool stuff happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll maybe come back to this one day if I feel like it. So, but
I think you
Th-
should. You should
thanks.
start playing Star Wars Republic Commando again.
yeah, I'm gonna do that. I've actually got that scheduled as a thing that I'm gonna
Oh.
do at some point.
is that a multiplayer or is it single player?
Just a single player thing, but
Ah.
it's a remaster of my original playthrough, so we'll go through that.
The
again, I
originals
think.
are fairly good, but there's no speech in it at all.
Well,
Just the video game.
yeah. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching along in the stream, and thank you, future viewers who may be watching this after the fact.
Thanks for watching.
Remember to like and
Yeah.
subscribe.
Yep, absolutely.
And
if you're
damn.
watching-
And press that notification bell.
Yeah,
God.
and check out my show.
Yeah,
And
check out
remember-
Gossip Show.
It's
Yeah.
hard to go now.
Yeah.
Get some
Plug your
correct.
own channel as well, yeah.
I always do it as a joke. But yeah.
Yep, thanks for watching, folks. We'll see
Do
you all
do
again
get
soon.
royalties for that?
Have a good one.